Okay. Anyway, yeah, we're doing this. I like Bunny and Steel. It's very easy to get people to do, and by people I mean Cuneo. And I'm always down to do shit with Cuneo.
Rabbit and Steel, not Bunny and Steel.
Bunny Blade, right? Bunnies and blades. Anyway, hello, welcome to Rabbit and Steel.
We're, I guess, both first timing a class.
Yeah, no, we've never played Dancer, but like,
a smart decision.
Look, if it's anything like FF14 Dancer's baby mode, what's our War Cry? Okay.
So invulnerability, and then we buff each other. So we don't want to use them at the same time, but like, ideally, I'd want to use mine after yours wears off and that shit.
Gotcha. I'll be first litany.
The buff can't stuck.
Yeah, this seems pretty like kind of baby mode, like 14
There's a reason
Dancer.
the world, like I said when we were talking about this, there's a reason the world first race, the team that won was 3 dancers and a druid. Because let me look at the timings. Yep, with 3 dancers, you have 100% uptime on Warcry.
Oh, that's just like what, 30% boost?
Yeah, a 20% damage buff. So a constant 20% damage buff if you have 3 dancers.
Okay. Let's move you over here. I don't. Okay, so I've not played Dancer before. Cuneo's not played Dancer before, but fuck it. How hard can it be? It's basically DDR. Also, we're playing on Lunar difficulty. I don't play on Lunar difficulty. Oh yeah, I have to remember to War Cry.
That's gonna be the hard part for me, is remembering to do that instead of just saving it for the defensive.
Yeah, I gotta pretend I'm playing Sniper, where defensive is just offensive of extra steps. Occult Dagger is actually awful.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's terrible.
Did I already make the unit for correlations? No, I'm always really bad at figuring out what I'm gonna do. So I'll probably bug people on Monday in the Discord to figure out what I'm doing, because I should probably do that in advance.
I'm thinking Waterfall. Well, no, because your primary is actually fairly weak. I guess I don't know what the Dancer augments end up being. Sunflower Crown or Clay Rabbit seems like the safe options, but I don't know how much we can afford to go defensive items.
Yeah, I think we just have to go like full offense here. So
I'll go the Great Sword.
I'll go the pole arm.
Every 12 seconds, it's just some extra potency.
Wonder how fast Ultra can make a custom class. Oh, okay, I get it. I should probably be attacking still.
Yes. Yeah, like there's the enrage timer.
Holy shit! Did we die in the baby mode?
We died on the first fight in the outskirts.
Oh boy, maybe this isn't the play. Okay, but it is the play. Never want to see a Corin Lin. Oh yeah, Hikari and Hating Bias.
We got the same one.
All right, run it back. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, we did it this time.
All right, let's go. Equal DPS. Same person.
Hey, we're gonna be full health. It's fine.
Holy shit, we have no health.
Oh god, we only get one back in Lunar.
Oh my god.
Okay. One of us is taking that trumpet.
Yep.
And preferably the other one's taking the crown.
Yeah, cool. Crown of Storms. Hello, this game is basically Final Fantasy and the Viera from oh god, what the fuck? Viera from Final Fantasy and Toho had a baby, and this is the game. This is the baby. This is Dancer. You basically just play DDR. Holy shit. Yeah, we're playing on the hardest difficulty for shits and giggles. There are no giggles, it's only pain. I
see several potential options here. What are you leaning towards?
I'm leaning towards the bitch bracelet.
All right, go for it.
I would like to not die. Lunar difficulty has hands, and look, I'm not a Toho gamer. I like the music. That's about it.
Toho does have good music. Zune is good at what he does.
Oh boy, Shiva floor. Okay. All right, we made it through baby mode.
Yay. And look at the first augments.
All right, let's see how bad this is gonna go. Welcome to the Scholar's Nest. Slower GCD.
Yeah, so doubling the strength of the primary, but it's slower. Secondary charges your primary 4 times, so that'll just change the rotation. I can't take the emerald because the Hydrus blob is based on my secondary. Or just faster ults, but no.
Wait. But that.
What's
Are
up?
you sure emerald secondary wouldn't just like proc your blob automatically?
Well, it will every 8 seconds. I guess as long as I'm using.
It has literally a 0 GCD, so like...
0 GCD...
If anything, doesn't that just make it an OGCD?
It'll do it automatically. Oh, yeah, it does it automatically.
Yeah, it's an auto... Oh.
So I just become... Yeah, fuck it. Lazy mode. And then I'll take a luck potion. So now it's just primary, and then... mashing my ult when it comes, my special when it comes up.
You know, yeah, I also agree. I don't want to think. Dancer is too hard. I want to think.
No thoughts, head empty.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Wow, the respawn takes a lot longer too. Hey, bye. Oh, I'm dead again.
No, we're all dead. We hit range.
So are you sure you want to keep going?
No! I said that mostly as a joke.
Look, man, it's your stream. Who am I to,
It's your buddy game. I'll play DDR with you, but I'm not playing heavy. We can play hard.
You bought the bunny game too. It's not my bunny game. It is our bunny game.
Excuse me. It's like playing Chang'e, just spin. All right, Chang'e. Oh, actually, yeah. Wow, this is just Chang'e.
You want to open with your special? Because it's immediately available.
Ah, man, it's so nice being able to, like, actually do things.
I'll go up.
Man, it sure is nice not having to deal with teleportation right off the bat.
Yeah, so since
excuse me, it's called expert. Well, look, yeah. I'm 6'4", all right? My legs are too tall to work with DDR. It's like playing soccer. Wow, the twin star earrings are fucking terrible. Do we have a G?
None of this is particularly great.
I
guess
believe it.
Topaz for gold.
Yeah, I'll go with what is
Phoenix is pointless in multiplayer.
It's
Sacred Stone doesn't work until we get augments.
For what it's worth,
like Fire Scale would work well with Twin Star.
Yeah, no, that would be great. No, because you're defensive. We'd never be able to use Warcry. Chris for life is 6'6" and he's the greatest DDR player in America. Oh shit, just let me have my out, Hikari.
Fuck it. This is the hell that I have chosen for myself.
I can't turtle in this game. If I turtle in this game, I die.
Oh, GCD, not cooldown. Oh man, this is worse than I thought.
Wait, what'd you get?
I misread. I thought it added a 2-second cooldown, not a 2-second GCD.
Wait, what did you get?
I got the thing that added a 2-second GCD, not realizing that it was a GCD.
Oh, that's...
I thought it was a cooldown.
Wait. Okay, I did not realize that my primary was not honing. I was attacking actually nothing. And, hey, higher DPS, let's go. Look, I will play on the hardest difficulty if I can take 20 years to think how I will do turn 1. All right, if I take 20 years to think about turn 1, the bunny just kills me. Wait, hang on, get the katana.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Get the katana, you can still salvage this.
Sparrow Feather might not be the worst thing, just because you're using your secondary and your primary so much.
True.
Resets. Because there's no cooldown on that. But yeah, the Shinsoku katana is my only hope.
It is your only hope.
Actually, hold on. Wait. If I don't take it, and I get one of those items... Well, no, even if I take it, if I get one of those items that gives bonuses based on your GCD, it'll work. Okay.
Yeah, no, because that's your base GCD. That will just, like, give you a cooldown. Bloodfire Brooch? It's better, but it requires... Yeah, no, we're just gonna...
Oh, you went with that instead. Okay.
Oh, I just realized we can cleave.
Yeah, your special's a cleave, your secondary's a cleave. Like, everything's a cleave, it's just... Your secondary is targeted on an enemy, your special is around you, and your primary is all left-right.
Full AP Chang'e main. Look, don't talk to me about AP Chang'e. I don't want to have to think about Smite 2's weird item system.
I was about to say, what the fuck is a Chang'e? No, I understand.
Goddess of the Moon, wife of Hu Yi. Well, you don't know your, like, cultural mythologies? No? Okay.
No.
To hit twice more.
Okay, so Garnet Lily. So Garnet Special makes it a 50% chance to get a reset. More base damage on the secondary and a chance to hit 4 times. Or a 50. So it's all RNG. Everything's RNG.
Uh,
I'm gonna take the Sapphire secondary. Fuck it.
charge your primary twice. There's more. Yeah, honestly, I mean, we have the same thing, so like.
Oh, we went for the same. Yeah.
Look, right now we're not speccing into anything, so.
Keep moving.
I forget, what was that called? Proteans? Yeah, that's protein waves, right?
These are. It's Proteans or Earthshakers. They're the same thing. Just one was introduced in Sephiroth. One was Midas, Gordius. I forget which one's which, honestly. I shouldn't, but I do.
Look, that was
Man, I really fucked myself with that item.
a little bit.
Realize.
Reading's hard. It's okay. We don't read in the stream.
Oh man. Oh, I didn't even notice.
Oh no, that was my bad. I needed to come to you, so.
I mean, I could have gone to... We're both ranged. I could have. I just didn't.
No, I can't take damage. My money.
Well, yeah, you already took one hit for it, huh?
My money, no.
My cabbages.
Oh, this is Cleef. Well, there goes my perfect run. That's I'm not getting through this baby unscathed.
Oh, you can get scathed once. Why did I hit that? Oh shit. I used Warcry though. Yeah. Yep, you were right. There it went. No.
I cannot fucking do this. I can't do this fight. Hello, lunatic. Get in the circle. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh man.
All the way to left, 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 left.
I'm trying.
And then right.
I'm a dancer. Fuck.
We did it.
My money.
You've got $69.
My money.
Oh no, you have $76.
I'm so poor. All abilities have. Oh man, you know what?
Go RNG.
Yeah. Hey, the right two are just RNG.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, the glove's better with you because you have a faster GCD.
I hate Cleave Central. I hate Cleave Central so much. I hate Cleave Central with Shiva floors even more. My brain can only think in sniper. Okay. Ah, okay. I think I get it.
Yeah, we needed to...
One spread two. I'll move into it.
Oh, I see.
And then you move into it.
Gotcha.
What's the random effect that one-shots the boss? I believe that is called Showstopper from Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door.
I want that. I want that to happen on my special.
Oh god, yay, just dodge, forehead.
I think you mean be totally motionless.
No, I mean just wiggle a little bit.
No,
No, just wiggle, wiggling.
No, I found it though.
Ah, you did. Okay, it's time. You know, I can just blame using an Xbox controller as the reason that I'm sucking.
Oh yeah, it's the controller's
Yeah,
fault.
honestly. Hey, thanks for Stone Skin. Very
Look,
cool.
you didn't get the little cousin Mad Cat's controller.
I did not. I'm actually using a fairly nice Xbox One controller, but I don't like it. The only good thing about this controller is that it syncs like... I gotta hand it to you, Microsoft. You make your own controller work very well. Hey, please don't target me. God damn it. Stop targeting me.
You just have to move up and down. I just have to move left and right. Wh- Okay.
It's okay. We're both playing classes that we don't know. The same class, actually. So, you're just gonna...
Yeah, avoid my corpse too.
Oh shit, yeah, thank you. Okay, we're fine. Look how fine we are. Look how...
Together.
We absolutely would have been, like, enraged 20 times by now if you're playing Lunar, so...
Well, that and we would have had 3 health.
Oh, yeah,
So
no,
we
we would have
been
died.
dead. Oh, also, I did learn through playing solo that the enrage is a soft enrage. It's just it just rings constantly.
Oh.
So if you have health, you can tank some hits and use your invuln to tank some hits and all that. Ooh, Opal secondary charges your special.
Cooldown is greatly reduced, so 4 seconds.
Mm-hmm. But no more random resets, no more RNG resets on Opal special.
I don't know if that's, like, better. All of these kind of suck. Also, it's weird to think that lethality is just worse than Bane in Heroes right now. Oh, we don't have a lucky thing, do we? Damn.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, that was when we were dying. Charges your special every 2 times it's used. I guess. And I kind of want to just, like, hold off, but
Yeah, go for it. Save the cash. If nothing appeals to you, just save the cash, brother.
Yeah, this feels kind of bad, but... One, two, wee. I hate this fucking fight. I can never...
The gravity.
No, it's not the gravity. I just never see when the moons are spawning.
Oh, they spawn, like, when you're doing our spread.
Oh, okay, so I'm baiting... Ah!
Yeah,
okay, you know what? That makes sense. Alright, gaming. Yeah, I've just kind of given up on Heroes as like a game to be played. It is basically a thing to be edited for PM1, and that's it. That is Heroes to me. It is just a thing that I throw into Premiere every so often, and I appreciate the art and the references, and that is it. Oh, shit. They make the new Fatal Guard. Yeah, honestly, I don't think that's incorrect to say. Oh. Oh boy. I mean, no, I'm riding this out till the end, but I don't think Heroes can just like... Oh, we gotta... Oh, but we gotta like super spread out.
I used my defensive, though. That's a real short.
It's super short. I think it's notable that one of the upgrades like gives you Vanish.
You're about to have problems, brother.
Nah, I'm fine. Look at how fine I was not paying attention, but look how fine I am. Look how totally not dead I am.
Yep.
Yeah, you've probably got the right of it. You just want to stay inside of it.
Yep.
Oh, shit. I guess that's one of the cases where just knowing it's for the best.
Okay,
Look, I just appreciate that without Heroes,
give me an
we would
item that lets me benefit from these fucking GCDs I did to myself.
It'd be nice. Look, without Heroes, all we'd be doing is talking about Three Houses and Engage, and like I would actually go insane. I do not care much for either of those two games. You're just going full RNG, huh?
Yeah, fuck it. Embrace the dance.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm happy Edward's in the game, and I think it's cool that Mr. like high HP Myrmidon is the one who brought Breath of Life 4. Like in Awakening, Edward's shtick was that he was in a... Oh shit. Oh god, I don't like having to... This is why I don't play Dancer. I don't like having to look at my hotbar. I like playing Dragoon and knowing exactly what I'm doing.
Use the audio cues to know when you get a reset. There's a sound when you get a reset.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we're playing the same class.
I don't know if we hear each other's resets.
We do.
Though. Oh, we do? Okay, well. You can also look at the, like, mini hotbar that's behind you.
I am. Believe it or not, I am.
Oh, this is... Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, listening for the sound cue, a lot easier. I'll go up. I mean, unless you went to high school in California, I doubt it's the same person. Heroes is pretty much exclusively California talent. Oh shit. Ah! These things are falling. I guess you could just move to California. Like, Rosie D used to live, like, in the town I'm currently living in. So, like, womp womp.
Okay, horizontal, spread, vertical.
Okay, we'll meet in the bottom.
Well, we can meet bottom or top, realistically. Because it's a vertical column.
Alright, true.
Okay, I didn't get there in time, but you did, I guess.
Yoshi P just thinks I'm built different. Sorry, he disagrees. Oh yeah, did you ever take a look at the new actions for things?
The job action trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about Dead Black Mage?
Why? Hold on. Why is Black Mage dead?
Apparently, the Black Mage Cabal is very sad that it is basically undone all of the changes that Endwalker made.
Such as...
Non-standard is no longer a thing.
Okay, so teleporting middle... Okay. Well, I mean, that'd be like monks getting mad that they took away the dragon kick rotation. Like, it wasn't supposed to be there.
I guess I legally can't get mad that Dragoon has a dash because technically it's called a Wyvern Glide. So I'm technically 2 inches above the air. So actually, I can't get mad.
I think you can.
It's so stupid.
I think you both can and should. Okay, horizontal spread. Teleport in, so switch sides.
What's the last one?
Spread.
Cool. I kind of wish that, like, 14 dance... Wait, okay, before I sound stupid, does 14 Dancer have a sound cue when you get a proc?
I don't know. I haven't had sound effects turned on in years. Okay, teleporting into the middle, teleporting into the middle, teleporting into the middle.
Okay, cool.
Hope you paid attention which way you're teleporting.
Hope you paid it. Doesn't matter. You got
paid attention to my defensive? Yes, I did.
Get you out of Cali.
No, I lost that last one.
I wouldn't hate California outside of the cost of living.
Oh boy, Red Dark House.
Oh, I thought that was a Texan response to California.
Oh no.
Oh boy. All right, let's see.
Ooh, supercharger special.
Oh, is that a thing? It is a thing. Hello, thing. Thank you for Thank you, Serge, for resubbing for 55 months. Very cool. I would use my dog for clout, but right now my dog is probably jumping up and down the stairs. There's a lack of rain, potential earthquakes. I have curly hair, so no rain's a good thing. And I mean, basically, I'm just changing from susceptibility to wind and ice to like susceptibility to earth. Superchargers your
in your
special.
vulnerabilities. Yeah, your primary will no longer deal damage, but your special will deal double damage. But your thing that like deals damage whenever you use your primary will still deal the damage. So your Sparrow Feather will still do damage on your primary, and then your Thunderclap Gloves will still have a chance on your primary. So you could still do you'll still do 50 damage, but you could still do 250 damage. But then your special deals double.
Charges your special.
Meanwhile, I took the defensive to give us haste because I am slow.
Wait, can we?
I want to go faster.
Can you charge and supercharge?
No.
Damn.
No. Yeah, charge, supercharge, and omega charge are individual. So if you have charge stacks and then you supercharge, it'll remove the charge stacks. And if you omega charge, it'll remove supercharge and charge stacks. Also, you don't have anything right now that would charge your special.
I mean, the secondary could. Remember, I have like a bunch of money, so.
Yeah, no, there's no reason. Not as long as you just use your primary, but immediately after you special, use your primary and then secondary until you get a reset for your special. Is now your MO. So having the chance of 2 extra hits on your secondary is worth more. That's one way to do it, yeah. I swear to God, if we reach the end with this when I'm miserable with this fucking... I don't know what it is. I didn't pay attention. Something is like slowing me down occasionally.
It's probably just the activation of one of your things.
It must be. I just don't know which one it is, and I hate it. And I want it to stop.
Who needs a good build and you can just dodge? Yeah, as it turns out, anything less than 100% is basically free dodge. Oh, tits on a biscuit. Okay, you know, we can just, like, stand in the same place and just, like, move afterwards.
Yes. Had you been purposely not doing that this whole time?
Yes, that is, in fact, exactly what I've been doing.
That's...
I was trying to find a safe place that wasn't, like...
No, there was no need for that. I was always wondering why you were, like, behind me when we were on this boss, and I was like, I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna trust the man.
Oh god. I have to look at my hotbar.
Yeah, move. There was a laser beam coming from me, Jim.
We're fine. See, everything's fine. Magical pixel. Were we supposed to spread?
No, you were just technically inside the beam that started.
Oh shoot, you're right. Damn, my corpse isn't lying. Is there any plot to this game? There actually is. You just can't see it in multiplayer.
Yeah, the plot only exists in multiplayer, or in single player rather.
Technically speaking, you can see the plot with multiple people. You just have to do like local multiplayer. So like couch co-op, you can see the plot. Shit. I'm just dead again. All right. Go, team. Go, team. I'm going to drink my peach monster. So in between, like at the start of every area, you basically get to talk to the boss, and they kind of give you some lore about the area.
And the final boss has different dialogue. I could talk about what the, like, you know what? I'm just going to talk about what the vague plot is, like none of the specifics. So you're in this world, and basically the dragons used to rule, but now they don't. Because people are going crazy because they hear voices. And you're basically knocking some sense into people. Okay, you're probably going to want Crow Feather. Because you're supercharging your special.
Maybe Blackwing Staff for you?
I could see Blackwing, or I could see the Claymore.
I mean, hey, you know what? If you're slowed a little bit, why not just be a mobile?
I mean, this is still faster than Heavy Blade starts. Manage with that, so fuck it. Slightly north.
Oh boy. I really do have to listen for it, and I'm just not hearing it. Oh, yeah, that's that. Oops.
Yeah, that was certainly one way to do that.
I mean, yeah, just get hit. That is always a... You always have that option. Just eat the hit.
That's coming this way. Oh, shoot.
I mean, that works.
So not my last one.
Oh god, I don't I don't know what raid this is from, but like I remember not being able to do this in 14 either.
There's been a few like that. The first one, so that was in Dark and Light, but the first one that I know of was the fucking O12S.
Okay, well, I believe you.
O12S had the orbs where you had to like see which way they're gonna spin and find the safe zones and shit. Dark and Light also had it.
Oh god. I feel like I should have gotten hit there, so thanks for not.
Damn, I literally couldn't make it in time. After talking about this is... whatever.
Yeah, who needs to be fast?
Whoops, sorry, I could have moved.
I can move faster though, you see?
Fair.
Oh god, what the fuck? Holy shit, how do you... Wait, oh, you know what? No, there's a line in between. You have to get the line and then get out.
No, I got it the first time. I just couldn't move fast enough the second time.
Conio, this is just gonna be one of those mechanics where I don't think. Never mind. I do have to solve it myself. I'm just gonna follow you for the mechanic. I can't. Wait a second. Have I... Hello, chat. I get this is not... When were any of y'all gonna tell me that, like, my camera just died? God, I hate this shit.
Camera died?
Yeah, it just froze. Fucking... Oh, God.
That's funny.
Okay, we'll fix this later. I need to be, like, a meat shield for you at the very least.
Actually, you crowded me into the beam! Yeah, time to win or lose.
Oh, thank God. Holy shit.
Oh, man.
It looks the same as always.
How little the few dots we have coming down.
God, I am, like... I'm this close from... I don't know if it's my cam link or if it's... Like my...
Issues with the cam link before, you had said, right?
Yeah, but the problem is I don't know if it is... I'm gonna commit. I'm going to commit arson.
Well, you enjoyed that.
Arson.
Zion's doing more damage because I fucked up, misread in the very first item from the very first loot sphere and totally fucked myself. So his abilities have a 1.2 second GCD, so every 1.2 seconds he can do something. I fucked up and made my GCDs over 2 seconds. So my abilities hit slightly harder than his, but he can do them twice as often. Yeah, I totally misread the item and totally fucked myself.
I am gonna kill someone. Holy shit. The problem is, I wish I knew if it was the cam link or if it were the USB hub or whatever, because I can't.
Well, a USB hub is much cheaper to replace and test than a cam link.
GCD, global cooldown. So if you have a GCD of 1.5 and use, say, ability 1, you cannot use any other abilities until the GCD of ability 1 ticks down.
So for a visual explainer, if you look at the character in the middle of the screen, when I hit an ability, that slow circle around the outside that slowly contracts, that's telling me how long it is before I can use another ability. So I have to wait this much time between stuff, whereas Sign, if you hit your secondary a few times?
No.
Or not. So it's normally much faster than that.
I'm...
Yeah, it stands for global cooldown. It's just, that's how long you have to wait until you can take any other action. I misread the item and thought it said it had a cooldown of 2 seconds, which would mean like I would use the secondary and then it'd be 2 seconds before I could use that ability, but I could use other abilities in the meantime. Which, with the way the item is, if it had been the other way around, it would have been no downside.
Yeah, so my secondary, you see the blue thing? Like, until that blue thing gets back to me, I can't use any other abilities. They're grayed out until that point. However, Warcry, my, 4th ability, is an OGCD. It's an off global cooldown, so I can use it at any point. You're defensive, you don't have to wait for your GCD to reset. Anyway, here's the end.
We're actually making it to the Pale fucking Keep when I've done this to myself.
Like here, this slows my GCD to 2.0.
Here we go. Ruby primary. Sets my GCD to 2 seconds. Cool, doesn't matter. Done.
Yeah, and we've just been getting the same shit every time.
Yeah, but I finally got the Ruby primary, so the item now is no longer nerfing my primary. That and so Sign took an item early on that every fight we didn't, until he took 3 cumulative damage, he was getting free money at the end of every stage. And he cashed that in for a bunch of levels. So I'm level 34, he's level 40. So each level you get in this game increases your damage by 1%. So I've increased my damage off of my base stats by 34%. He's increased the damage off his base stats by 40%. Because he got that extra gold. Sorry, 47.
Look, it's not my fault that they keep giving me shit.
Yep, I didn't do that correctly. I needed to be down here. See, there we go. Now that I've gotten an augment that makes the item have no longer given to my primary, my numbers got way better.
I think it's just gonna have us reset every time.
Yeah, more than likely. Oh, whoops. I had stone skin.
Holy!
I had stone skin again. Yay for stone skin.
Is that just a random effect, or?
It's based off of one of the items that I got.
Alright, go team. By team, I mean you. I have stone skin again.
Yep, every few seconds I get... Jesus. Okay, better. So I was getting stone skin from a random buff from the Aquamarine bracelet, but I also have Golem's Claymore, where every 20 seconds I get stone skin for 5 seconds. So, for 1/4 of the time, I can just eat a hit.
Nova Crown is awful. Alright, cool. Cool. None of these are great, but...
I don't think Nova Crown's actually that bad, for me.
For you.
Because the cooldown on my special is already 8 seconds. So every 8 seconds it gets reset to 1 and charges it. So I'll go 50%
okay, yeah, no, you should
damage.
get that.
Talon Charm is probably... I mean, Blacksteel Buckler for a 2-second faster defensive, or Talon Charm.
Yeah, I'll go Talon Charm.
But yeah, Blacksteel specifically, you would you'd only do it when your special is ready, because then you deal 50% more damage on your special.
Yeah.
With the Blacksteel.
I don't care that much.
Yeah, Nova Crown specifically for me isn't that bad.
Okay, not gonna count our chickens here, but I'm surprised you made it this far.
Yeah, this dancer strong, apparently.
Well, we don't really have to aim or think, so...
You just dodge. I will not accept this.
Your jest.
I'll show everyone.
Okay, so we get different things.
Oh yeah, I've completed the quote-unquote story, so... Yeah, specifically, I can still, get resets for my special.
Okay, you're gonna have to game pretty hard.
Okay, why? I'm pretty sure you're dealing more damage than me right now, brother.
Yeah, but I'm also going to probably fucking die, so...
Why do you think you are going to die?
I have 1 HP left.
Oh, whoops. Fuck. Ah, shit. Shit, fuck. No! Hey, my random buff was super, so I just became invulnerable for 10 seconds. That worked out really well for me. Hey, super again.
Isn't RNG great?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, well, it's fine. I had super.
Yeah, we're good.
Man, it's been giving me lots of supers. I like that.
Okay. 1, 2... Oh god, I have to, like, actually think.
Do you?
Kind of. I don't think I die.
Okay, fair enough.
Hello, anyone saying anything of importance in chat? Probably not. We're not playing. Oh god, okay. Don't use your defense.
I can just bank on an RNG super, right?
You know, if you're luck, yeah, kind of.
It hasn't given it to me in a while. It gave me smite this time, curses. Oh, now it gives me a stone skin. Oh, there's a super. I probably shouldn't have done this because now we're on the same side with these.
Yeah,
scripts.
that's okay.
Hey, flow dex, I needed that, right?
Just get lucky, forehead.
Flow strength, that one I can actually... nope, it's too slow. Oh, I think using my primary is slowing me.
Yeah, your primary slows you. Your secondary does not.
It took me this long to realize that, Cyan. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, it's just gonna have us, like, switching sides every time.
Hey, shielded and countered.
Oh, Jesus.
I keep doing stupid shit because I get the super and then realizing, wait a second, Cyan can't do the stupid shit.
Yeah, I have to do mechanics.
That's no fun.
No, it's not. Oh god, okay, alright. Oh, I'm just gonna die. You have to live. I just didn't have a defensive. Oh shit.
Yep, no, I've got stone skin. Oh, it's gonna wear off.
Yep.
Damn. If that stone skin had come a half second later.
Holy shit, we biffed it right at the end.
Okay. Well, I've got time for one more full run.
That's fine.
Now I won't screw myself over with the first item I picked this time, I promise.
I believe you. I believe you. I need to figure this out. You can warn you first. Ooh, cool. Well, look, for the most part, I feel like people aren't complete dickheads, so... How many different colors are there for each class? Is there only one for... Does Lunar give one?
Yes.
So there's one more than this, so there are 8 total colors.
Hard gives the Adept palette, Lunar gives the Master palette, I believe is what they call it.
Yeah, as it turns out, Lunar's really fucking hard.
I didn't realize you were changing something. I almost started the run.
I could just go Unga and hope I get... I'm gonna Unga.
You're gonna try my special spice?
Yeah, let me figure out how to Unga real quick.
Okay, so, your primary is very slow. Your special gives you a buff called Berserk. Berserk overwrites your GCD to be 0.8 seconds no matter what else you have going on. Unless you get an item that specifically says things cannot modify your GCD, your special will overwrite your GCD down to 0.8 seconds. So, the core of the rotation right now, until you get augments and stuff, is you special at the start of the fight. You can get 5 primary punches out, and then you're using your secondary until your special's back off cooldown.
I see.
When Berserk is not on, you secondary. When Berserk is on, you primary. And if you do it immediately, you have time for 5 punches. So you notice how that last one was much slower? Now, if you get the Dragon Kick build, you'll still want to use your special because it will lower your secondary's cooldown. Because your secondary starts with a slower, or still slower than 0.8 seconds.
Gotcha, I'm just gonna hit things.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm used to ranged privilege. That's okay.
Yep.
This is basically just free.
Okay. So, I would say your best options here are either Hydra's Blob or Cursed Candlestaff. Because your special isn't really used for the damage, but with Cursed Candlestaff, its potency essentially becomes 650. Because it'll deal 10 damage, it'll deal the 350 or the 320 of the initial Ghost Flame proc, and the 320 when it expires.
I see. I mean, I got mine. I don't know about yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Hydrus.
I love you, Shiva Floor.
So, if you wanted to lean into the Dragon Kick,
Teacher Knife.
Teacher Knife.
Dragon Kick rotation, fuck it.
And so, with that, because it's adding 2 seconds of cooldown, it's just special, secondary. Secondary the whole time. With that item, you should never hit your primary again.
Cool! I love not having to think. Dragon Kick rotation. For context, Dragon Kick rotation was a very short-lived rotation in FF14 where the potency...
You say short-lived, that lasted multiple patches, sir.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay, for a point in time, not the optimal, but like a negligibly suboptimal strategy on Monk was just, instead of doing like your ability combos, you would just hit Dragon Kick and you would just keep Dragon Kicking pretty much forever.
Rotation of 6 buttons that you use on different timers based on blah blah blah.
Yeah.
With Dragon Kick rotation, you'd use a special ability that let you use them in whatever order you want, buff yourself, and then you just mash the one button for the next like 12, 13 seconds. Yeah. So for reference, with that item sign, your primary has 175 potency. Your secondary has 100 times 2 potency. So your secondary is just flat out stronger than your primary now.
Cool. Thinking is bad.
I couldn't reach you with the heavy. You took the circle away from me.
Oh ho.
Did you just say boo?
Oh ho. We're gonna heal. It's fine.
Okay. So if you have the same stuff I have, Emerald secondary. So.
I don't. I have Opal secondary.
No. Or sorry, Emerald special. So if you look at Emerald special, look at it. Look at Emerald special. So you're not allowed to use your special for the first 25 seconds of the fight. But after that, it has 100% uptime and damage is increased by 40%. So you're nerfed for the first 25 seconds of the fight, and then you have a 100% uptime, 40% damage buff, along with move speed buff, and the 8.8 second GCD. Emerald special is how you bullshit Brawler, because you're nerfed for the first 25 seconds, but then it is just pop, 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 pop.
All right, gamer.
And then golden potion, because money. Holy shit, what the? So the dancer special. Damage is increased from 350 to 500. The cooldown goes to 99 seconds. Because you're relying on the resets. But if I get one of those items that figures out your damage by multiplying your special timer.
Oh god. Get that just for the chance.
If I can get that, that's gonna be magic. Yeah, look at that timer.
I hope you get that
on the button correctly.
Okay, so I do just like secondary.
Yep. You're just all you do for the first 25 seconds of every fight now is hold your secondary. I will keep moving. You stay. Damn it. I will always keep moving. I am the ranged.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I'm almost online.
And then just when it wears off, you just pop it again.
Dragon kick, dragon kick. I don't actually. What is my secondary call?
Jab.
Jab. All right.
Oh, it's called quick jab.
Cool. Quick jab it is.
Jab. Yes, not to be confused with flap, flap, flap. That is correct.
Okay, I disagree with that one.
You have much. It really should have given us the other sides because it's not giving you much room.
I got nothing to do. I guess the only bad thing is now my special's so long that I basically get nothing off of Ghost Flame, but whatever.
Yeah. That's a downside, but like, just from my experience of playing Brawler, Emerald Special is like the premier buff you're looking for.
Oh, well, I can literally just hold it.
Yes, you don't have to mash it. The first 25 seconds of the fight, you just hold a button for a while.
God, I love playing healer. This is truly invigorating gameplay.
Right. Good.
Press one button and then I just hold another.
For 25 seconds.
I genuinely, I didn't realize you could hold it.
Yeah. Oh, everything's like that. You can just hold. We're going left. Yeah, every ability you can just hold. Going right. Never mind.
All right, cool. Well, I'm glad that I am doing more damage than no damage with like negligible amount of thought.
Yeah, it's very much no thoughts, head empty. Okay, so if you want to remove all variability and not even worry about crits, which crits aren't as good on Dragon Kick rotation because your damage is split amongst 2 hits. If you go Yokai Bracelet, you're just going to deal 40% more damage all the time.
I see. You might want to go the...
Yeah, that's what I'm
Dark
thinking,
Cloud?
because most of my items are just like...
They do damage.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Behold, the spreadsheet monk. I will do the exact same amount of damage all the fucking time.
Yeah, there is no variability in you anymore.
136. 136. Oh, God. What the fuck?
Oh, right side, or defensive.
My defense does not last that long.
Nope, but it is a movement tool as well.
Ah, okay.
It dashes you a distance and gives you a brief invulnerability. I believe it also erases projectiles when you land. So, like, whatever direction you're holding, you'll dash that direction when you use your defensive. And you also get multiple charges of it, so...
Oh, I was holding my primary. That's why I was I'm like, why am I doing... I'm just holding the wrong button. There we go.
Yeah, you need to forget that that button exists. I'll cross. Oh, wow. I'll cross again.
Clap, 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 clap.
Here, have a war cry. Deal some more damage for a while. Now, here's the problem. You're going to want to use your primary here because you can't reach him for a lot of this. Well, her. Whoops.
If I just stay... No, if I just stay in the center...
Oh, can you reach? Right,
yep.
cool.
Man, this is...
It's enthralling gameplay,
Yeah,
right?
I'll be honest. I understand why you find this very funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I just stand still and I hold one button.
Now, one thing I will say, well, actually, I'll worry about that if we get that zone.
Yeah, I'm very fast.
Yep. When in doubt, I'll get away from you so you can have uptime on the boss when we have to spread. Never mind.
Gaming.
That's a character in Genshin Impact.
Gaming?
Yes, there's a character named... I think they pronounce it Gaming, but it's just spelled Gaming.
Well,
Yep.
welcome to the Bossa Nova Zone. Stops moving on use? No, thank you.
Yep, nope, you don't want that. That said, it does increase the base damage.
It does. But
That's
man,
it.
I like moving.
You're really hoping for that item that you now also want that item that increases the potency specifically of your secondary based on your special's cooldown. Because that'll up your potency to like 300. If that item shows up. If that item shows up, you are taking it.
All damage is increased by 20%. Cool.
Oh man, I'm really bad about buffing you with my special, so I'm thinking I'm going to take my Emerald Defensive. I no longer buff myself or allies, but I just get a 10% damage buff at all times, and I get to move faster, and items and abilities no longer slow me.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Emerald is like where I want to be. Ooh, I can buy 2. So I can also buy... I could just... Man, do I just want all Emerald upgrades?
Maybe.
No, because I don't want my Emerald secondary because it'll no longer reset my special.
Ah.
Emerald primary, though, is just a damage buff, and I don't get slowed down anymore.
I'm just faster and do 20% more damage.
Yep. I don't buff you anymore, but you know what? I can live with that.
Okay, so it's time for the Osu dimension. Hooray. And now that I realize I can just like hold a button.
Oh yeah. It's a game changer,
truly
right?
the gorilla gameplay. Right side, it feels like it'd be pretty easy to do optimal damage.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
The only way to not do optimal damage is to not have uptime. Now, the one thing to watch out for is, depending on what you're used to, you might move too fast and walk into bullets. I've done it more than once.
Yeah, now I'm real fast. Okay, you know, even with my like monkey brain rotation, you are still doing some damage.
Yeah, I imagine that. I didn't myself with the first item I picked up, and it made me better.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, match Emerald, hooray.
Yeah, I didn't have to move either. Middle first, middle first. Wow. I've gone 15 seconds without a reset. Brother.
RNG's a bitch.
I just need to get the Lucky Rabbit's Foot item, shit like that.
I am paying zero attention to anything. Juan was a mistake. I don't know why they made Wallace a champion.
I don't know who wants. Why are we mad at Juan?
Pokemon Emerald, they changed the champion from Steven to some, like, water trainer named Juan that no one likes. They should have made Juan and Wallace a double battle. They could have salvaged it that way. I like Wallace's outfit, but like, I don't know. I don't feel like a water type champion is the way to go.
Man. The only one that'll do really anything for you is Flame Bow. You don't use your primary, and one of the caveats of the Emerald special on you is it's unaffected by loot that changes the cooldown. So Nova Crown and Obsidian Hairpin just don't interact with you at all.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Flame Bow is the only option.
Oh my god. Hoen's 50% land and sea, Ruby and Sapphire was Steven for land, and Wallace was, and Emerald was for sea. I never put that together. That's kind of cool. Still probably want Steven, but cool. nonetheless. All right, time to hold down my punch button.
Hell yeah. Punch that frog.
Feel like I hit you there, but hey.
The game disagreed.
Good enough for me.
Oh, whoops. Did we need to be together there and I didn't? Oh, no. Oh, spread. Fuck.
No, we just weren't moving.
Not move.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest, this is kind of boring.
Yeah, that's the.
This is
like,
honestly super fucking boring.
The entertainment is no longer from the. Because, like, unless it's a particularly difficult or interesting pattern, the fun is no longer from the gameplay, it's from laughing at the stupid bullshit you're doing. That's where the fun is.
Well. I sure am standing here and punching the frog.
It's the funny haha button.
I mean, sea routes aren't fun because like every tile is a hot tile. You can get a Pokemon encounter on it. I think outside of nostalgia, I kind of don't care for Gen 3 all that much. Hell here, just spend money.
I see we finally figured that shit out. Oh, I don't even know what hit me there. Whoops. Oh, I was slightly outside of the colored circle. Fuck me. Well, at least you get to the center.
Oh, cool. All right, I'm just gonna hold the button.
Yeah, you just
I'm
don't
literally
have to
just
move
not gonna move.
You don't move. You just... Yeah.
Hard game.
Fuck.
Okay, I don't have to think, so
Nope.
I can just do that. I still think that Gen 5 is like peak 2D Pokemon. It's like in current day the driest opinion known to man, but like it's good. What can I say? I mean, I guess it's more damage. Supercharges your secondary twice.
So long arm potion might be nice for you, because it'll make your secondary larger, like the actual hitbox on it. Or if you want to just move way too late you spent. I was about to say, if you want to move way too fast, you could go with the winged potion.
Want to do another Pokemon run? Literally whenever. Like Pokemon. I think it's very easily understandable, so like... Oh, I just, like, killed you for no reason.
I didn't get hit. You just hit yourself.
Cool. Thanks, Yoshi P.
Again, much like DJ Khaled, you're suffering from success.
And then I hold down the button, and I continue to punch the cat in the face.
Yeah, you go with the punch distance. I'll move to you or stay away from you as needed.
You know, honestly, I would not mind an ability just like, hey, when you're standing still, you just do more damage. Because I feel like I'm just, like, barely moving.
Those exist.
And then we punch, and we continue to punch. GG. Also, this game is incredibly easy to mod. I need to look into that because
you had mentioned.
I have. Oh, right. That's done.
Yeah, you have to occasionally dodge the mechanics of this stage. Occasionally. You stay center. I'll always go out.
Cool. I'm just gonna hold the button.
You don't have to move for the next while.
I don't have to move for a long while. It actually would make more sense for you, if I'm being honest, because you cleave.
Yeah, but... Haha, funny button is good. Like, in an optimal scenario, you are going to do more damage. You can stay right up on him like this, what I'm doing. If you just stay close to him, and then dodge right behind, and then wait there, and then back in after they go through.
Oh,
yep.
Okay, yeah, that's actually... I'm used to Paladin where it doesn't matter, but... Or, like, Sniper where it also doesn't matter.
Yep. But now you're playing something where it does matter.
I did not finish Orasi, which is weird because it was a remake of, like, my Pokemon game. It was so slow.
Right before they could health share. Notice how much faster the one on your side died than mine.
A little bit. Kalos has better Pokemon selection. I think if Kalos was, like, a little more difficult, didn't have dogshit story and dogshit characters, it would be well liked.
Okay, time warp wand.
Yep.
Really just needs to give you the one item, the one time warp item that, yeah.
Just play
5% more
Pokemon
damage
like you play
or
Fates.
no, just another percentage chance for my special.
Haste, 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 haste. I basically have perma haste.
Have your special up yet? Yeah. Imagine how fast you'll punch once the special's up. With the
all right,
haste.
Time for the blender.
That said, this boss unfortunately is not the best for it because
I don't know, being like super fast is really nice for this boss.
The ad part, yeah. Specifically the ads. Yep.
That's true. We don't have Paladin to just like completely invalidate the ad phase.
Yep. Down, down, down. There we go. Oh, we didn't have to cross sides once.
feel like this would be like hard for people, but we don't have 4 people, so.
No, I think because the example I've seen so far is it keeps consistent orb tethers, like which orb you're tethered to. So it would still be the same thing where we'd find our spot and then just hold still as she knocks us around.
I'm just plapping. I'm just going wild.
I don't like that.
Well, I'm beating the rat. I don't know what kind of weird euphemism that is, but
You plapping the mouse, Cyan?
I'm jabbing the mouse. Man, this really is super boring though. Holy shit! Like I know there's some classes where I have to think too much, but you still have to pay attention to the stage mechanics. A little bit.
Depending on the mechanic. No, I got like no resets last time. Give me some resets this time, game. Defensive, you're gonna have to defensive. Okay, I got some resets that time. That was much better. I'm just gonna stay out in Timbuktu
so
you
get
can get as much uptime as you can.
This is so fucking boring.
And yet it's hilarious.
It's so good, but it's so boring. We're just gonna stay up there for a little bit. Clutch in.
And done.
Okay. Do I see funny treasures? No, wait, this is the shop. Do I see... I don't think I can get anything better here.
You'll see levels. Like, your primary augment literally doesn't matter. Okay. Nope. Okay, nope. If I'm leaning into the sport thing, I'm sacking my like I don't have to think about things defensive.
Huh.
I now give you war cry and haste with my defensive.
That makes no sense.
You attack faster and hit harder when I use my defensive.
So I'm going from 100 or 210 to 200. I guess it has increased range, but no, that's stupid.
Yeah, it's really if you think you'll need the range, which you don't. You won't need that here. I'm taking the luck potion. You could take the long arm potion.
I did. Cool. And I'm just gonna hold the death button.
Yep. And then right at the start of the fight, here, do some more damage and hit faster.
Oh god, I'm too fast.
Ah, you walked into a bullet.
I did.
I've done that. Here, hit better. Oh, I've got a thing where my special has a chance of resetting itself. Or my defensive resets
I didn't
itself.
even get... I literally held one button that entire
Look,
time.
I kept you hasted and damage buffed. Oh god, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why did I do this?
No, I think we had to do that.
No, I needed to be on the other side.
Oh, right.
I just straight up forgot that mechanic and how it occurs.
I love how this is basically like a softened rage. It gets larger and larger. Where's the stage where you fight Sans from Undertale? That's probably a lunar difficulty, if I'm being honest.
Yep. I got 3 special resets back to back. I became a defender rabbit. DPS.
I love holding one button.
Come on, come on, come on. Give us the time warp. Come on, give it. Ah. Okay. Okay. Raiju crown. For your consideration. Every 20 times you hit. And you're hitting a lot.
Sure, that's kind of the only thing I can do because I literally can't crit, so.
Yep, you can't
Occult
crit.
Dagger would kill me, so.
Yep. Yeah, you're either Cloud Guard for if you move around a lot.
I don't. I stand there and hold the punch button.
Yep. Meanwhile, I think I have to go Queen's Crown because I'm all about that RNG, brother.
Okay, it's time to punch Rabbit God in the face.
Well, no, she's Rabbit Hero and wants to marry the moon. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, not far off the story mode. Who that?
The old like I know it's a Japanese thing, but it's probably common in other cultures of rabbits die when they're lonely. Does tie into this game.
Oh. I do wish I was able to get people for Fortune Street. I like Fortune Street. And then we keep on punching. Then we spark. Then we spark. Yeah, okay, I have full spark uptime.
I just realized my haste and your haste are different buffs, so my haste stacks with yours.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yours is like a greenish blue, mine's a blue. See, you've got 2 haste buffs on right now, brother. Look
I'm punching at the speed of light.
You're punching at the speed of emotion.
Man, I love not thinking.
I will move far.
Cool, I will just stand here and do fucking nothing. Up. See, like a summoner in Raid, I can do callouts because I don't have a rotation.
Ew. I did callouts even when I wasn't on summoner.
You're just built different, alright?
Now you're going to want to use your primary if you're staying out like that. Just get knocked down and take the... Oh god, I fucked up.
I really like this song.
It's good music. I've been listening to this OST lately. It's just good.
And I keep punching things.
I misread that. Yep. Same spot. Here, punch faster. Same spot. Also, punch faster again.
Ow. I'm moving too quick for mechanics. Look how often Spark is...
Yeah.
I just have like nearly 100% uptime on Spark.
Yep. That's the point. That's why that one specifically is good for you. Here, punch faster.
Cool.
You're not punching fast enough.
Well, now I definitely have 100% uptime on Spark.
Okay, now I need to save my defensive. I can't buff you right now.
That's okay.
Oh god, you need to be in here.
That's fine. I'm still hitting things.
Oh god, okay. Yeah, I mean, the hitbox is massive.
And we keep punching. Yeah, I didn't quite understand just how gorilla dragon kick rotation was. I just thought like, you're just pressing one button. You're not even pressing a button. I'm just holding I'm holding the shoot button.
Yeah, no. You could achieve this rotation with some tape. Soon you will be
Feel
buffed.
yourself.
Be buffed.
I love it. With two people, you just know exactly where you need to go.
I think like once it hasn't made a switch. Although that was probably a different fight. Hey, there you go. Only 1222 DPS. Or
I know, it's a shame. I didn't get like your 3K DPS.
Hold on. The dancer palette's pretty good.
Oh.
Hold on, let's get into a new lobby before I leave so I can show it to you. Oh, and unlock music too for me.
Oh, yay. I think you had to like...
Want to run on hard. Okay.
Okay, so Bruiser is... Oh, it's like cotton candy. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's green.
Yeah, I'm just Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls.
Yep. And yeah, de-evolution. So, when I love playing Gunbreaker, but when I want to no thoughts head empty, it's right back to Warrior. When, so you were still with us the first tier in, Shadow, or, Endwalker, right, Cyan?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, so I started as Paladin, and then on, like, the second or third fight, when I was trying to, like, think about shit, I was like, you know what, fuck it, Warrior. Just let me Unga Bunga, I don't want to have to think about Paladin.
I almost feel like healers like that too a little bit. I don't really have to think about much.
To be fair, a lot of stuff has become more Unga Bunga over the years, because, like, Warrior, like, you remember me muttering to myself during E12 about, oh, I overcapped, or I spent 20 gauge when I should, all that shit. You were weirdly optimal about your gauge management. You used to have to think about your gauge management on Warrior, and then they made the gap closer and the uppercut just not cost gauge anymore.
It works.
Things became more Unga Bunga.
I mean...
And they're about to again, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't get it. Yoshi was like, yeah, look, we made things a little too casual, so we're gonna try and introduce some, like, challenge again. But it feels like the kits are getting even simpler.
Yeah.
Like,
I would have liked, like, for the tanks, I would have liked more stuff, or just not even necessarily tanks, but, like, people in general. I would have liked the stuff where, so how each tank got their defensive cooldown that kind of drops off in potency during the duration. Like, I wish other stuff had stuff like that. But then again, like, for offensive, it'd be you just pop it right before your biggest hit. It's not as... Like, tanks, it was a... not even a challenge. It was a level of having to pay attention on tanks, because you want to hit it as late as possible right before the hit, but not late enough that the cascading cooldowns would fuck you. And yeah, like, you hit Infuriate during inner release, whatever, it doesn't matter anymore.
You know, maybe he'll make the fights more interesting. Like, do you remember in Endwalker how Tower of Zot was actually, like, really interesting with the boss fights and everything?
Oh yeah, that last fight in Zot, it was hectic. To be fair, I think they kept some of that feeling during, like, Barbarisha, because that fight is hectic. I wouldn't say that Barbarisha, the Extreme, was hard, but it was hectic. And that made it fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's the type of difficulty I like, where it's like, hey, listen, you don't have to, like, go and figure out, like, remember a bunch of, like, raid plan, blah, blah. No, just don't get hit. Just don't get hit. Hold hands when you need to hold hands.
Hold hands when you need to hold hands. Know your spread spot. And then tanks north, party south.
Yeah, other than that, just don't get hit. Just dodge the bad. I
mean, I wouldn't even say 12S was necessarily super mechanically heavy. It just during 12S, it's just things. The complicated mechanic happened during your 2-minute window, and then on your 1 minute, a slightly less complicated mechanic happened, and then 2-minute window rolls around, the complicated mechanic happens again.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, it was good. I liked it. So hopefully the fights will be good.
I hope it's not just the first, like the Mediator dungeon is made interesting and then everything else is really boring.
That would be lame.
That's a really cynical take on things. Like, yeah, no, they're only trying for the one that we have to see in previews. But to be fair, that was kind of the case of Endwalker.
They're trying on the one that you'll see when you're deciding if you're going to pre-order.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, I don't know if it's just... Look, Barbara is an extreme trial, so she didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Look,
No,
I know, like, sometimes there are, like, weird racial stat mechanics, like how there's, like, a minor difference in your base stats depending on who you pick.
So
I would have appreciated if Barbara took more damage from, like, female dragoons. Just go full FF4 with it. You just, like, optimal strat is just, like, 4 dragoons, all femme. There you go.
A friend of mine, he doesn't play anymore, but, like, when we were raiding Coil in ARR, he swapped to Femro specifically to get the extra, like, 150 health.
I mean, I guess when numbers are lower, slightly different base stats might matter.
Yeah.
But nah, come on, you can...
Yeah, Zodiac EX just being follow the Dorito was pretty boring. I was the Dorito for my free company.
I was the Dorito for every time I went through, so it was, I mean, it's good that you feel empowered if you're the Dorito and just like, okay, don't worry, clueless children, you've all wiped once, follow the leader. But then it's like, if someone just, like, puts the Dorito on from the beginning, it's just like, well, damn, let them try and learn the fight.
Well, I mean, for EXs, that's really going to depend on what the party's advertised as, right?
Yes.
Like, if you're advertised as a first-time or blind or whatever, and someone throws on the Dorito, I agree. That's lame. But if it's, like, farm party, and then as soon as you zone in, someone goes to Dorito, done, do it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Whatever.
Well, to be fair, everyone should arm's length read. Also, I was still playing tank back then, so yeah, I know what you mean, Devolution. Like, I was the Dorito, but I would also be like, okay, guys, if you're gonna eat this one with me, use arm's length or surecast.
Or die.
When it was the behemoths and then the dive and the only safe corner was the back corner, I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm eating one of these. I'm not losing uptime. That's for losers. Safety strats are for bitches. Anyway, I gotta head out, man. I'll catch you later.
Take
Have a
care.
good afternoon, evening.
Oh, actually, before you go, I'm gonna send you this. I'm gonna copy this image. This is what the... I'll put this in stream chat too. This is all it is. This is every animation for a class. It is that easy to mod. Like, oh god, Control F.
Well, that's Spellblade specifically. I'm sure different classes will have a different number of sprites. It probably won't be exactly 15 every time.
Yeah, but like...
But still, yeah,
it's this number of things. So if you wanted to, like, mod this, it's super simple.
What file format is it?
Let me check. I mean, it's probably just a PNG.
Can PNG do transparencies properly? I don't remember.
Yeah,
It's been eons since... Okay. I don't remember which ones can do transparencies properly.
Yeah, genuinely, it's just a file.
It's been eons since I've had to think about it.
It is just like spellsword _ rabbit _ whatever alternate costume you want.
So that's super neat, but it also seems like it would take the fun out of unlocking palettes.
Yeah, no, I think it's probably one of those things where if you just... This is the thing you do with a group of friends. Just like, ooh, hey, look, it's my FF14.
Make your raid group, yeah.
Basically.
All right. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Take it easy.
Take care. Bye-bye now. Unfortunately, you're stuck with me. Yeah, we were going to do Fortune Street or Mario Party. The problem with both of those things is that it requires that you have 4 people. I mean, you can play with a CPU, but then we just either bully the CPU or the CPU is just cracked out of its mind and no one gets to have any fun. So Rabbit and Steel is now my I can't wrangle people for Mario Party, but Kunio is always down for Rabbit and Steel game. It's great. I don't know, it's fun. It's probably not the most interesting when you're just holding one button, because I have to pay attention to the screen. I can't just like read chat while I'm doing things. 3 players and one CPU is fun. In Fortune Street, not really, because part of the fun is trading, and we kind of have a house rule where the CPU runs on an algorithm based on whether or not it'll accept your trades. It's very easy to kind of gimp the CPU as far as like, ooh, hey, I will give you the lowest amount. So we either make it no trades or 1 trade attempt per turn, which I guess would have been fine. I don't know. I like Fortune Street. I think it's great. Kind of hard to convince 3 other people that it's great. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. There are some games I'm looking forward to as far as things I can play on stream. Monster Hunter, specifically. When that game comes out, that's just going to be the thing I do. Like, oh, no Fire Emblem? Well, congratulations. Oh, you're going to watch me beat up dragons for 2 hours. I love Monster Hunter. I love Monster Hunter so much. And the great thing about Monster Hunter is, like, it is a game where I am absolutely 100% fine. Just like, hey, lobby's open. Come on in. Join the hunt. That's fine. It's fun to hunt with people in Monster Hunter. I think half of the fun of understanding how the game works is just, like, helping new players get through stuff. Because I remember being like very new and inexperienced with that game where I didn't know what the hell was going on. It's like, okay. I still remember the 2 players that helped me learn Monster Hunter Tri, Navi and Dionysus. They were a husband and wife. I forget their child's name, but that kid also played. They taught my friend and I how to play. Because back in the day, Monster Hunter was very... I'm not going to say like, oh, back in the day it was hard, but like, there was a lot less quality of life as far as getting a new player in. You had to, especially if you were a kid, you had no fucking idea what was going on. You get to the Baroth, you do no damage, you just get your cheeks clapped until you realize that hammer is the truth and the light. The new Life is Strange is coming in October and I'm hyped as fuck. Well, I'm happy for you. I know nothing about Life is Strange other than people kind of meme on its dialogue and the one blue-haired girl for being apparently insufferable. But I've not played the game. I shouldn't really have an opinion. I'm happy for you. Dragon Ball in October, true. I'm actually really excited for Budokai Tenkaichi 4 or Sparking Zero, whatever, since we can't have apparently sequels that are higher than 2 scare off consumers, so Sparking Zero. Come here, dog. Oh wait, is it only PS1 and PS5 and Xbox One or something? I mean, no, Tenkaichi 3, like, sold like hotcakes, but I think nowadays you just see that, like, if there's a sequel coming out, you end up not having it be called, like... There comes a point where they want to make sure new players can get into it without thinking they had to play the other ones. Wait, Ultimate Tenkaichi... Was that... I mean, it's not Budokai Tenkaichi, so who cares? Who cares? Genuinely, that is how I learned about Dragon Ball. It was like $10 in a bargain bin sale at Walmart on the Wii. I played the shit out of that game. Very good. I don't know if I'll buy it or play it. I might get it eventually, but I think it is a very fun action figures in a toy box sort of game. It has a stupid amount of characters and the combat depth is there, but you don't really need it to get through. I think it usually has a pretty good glut of single-player content. While we're chilling here, I want to go ahead and see what all do we have for correlation responses. All right, we have got a... I'm so glad I have people helping me for shit. I think it might have only been the first coring quest alone as far as prep work went. And that shit took forever, mostly because it was unoptimized and I had to like manually create each base Korin, but oh boy, I'm glad I have people helping me and people that actually know how to just make Korins using the actual code file in a Korin file so we don't have to create the base image every time. When's Monster Hunter Wilds coming out? Next year? Probably next year. We only just now got like a 3rd trailer. Got a new job tomorrow? Oh, congrats. What's the job doing? Next year. All right. Well, that's fine. Look, I got stuff to carry me through this year. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. Log. Hello, log. Yeah. You're not doing the Corin command until around chapter 17 and 18. That's fine. You have less chances to get pulled, but I guess if you really want to avoid early revelation, which is fine, it sucks. That is your prerogative. Ooh, lumber mill. I have a few friends from college that ended up working in the lumber mill. I think it's very dependent on who you're working with, but I never really saw any complaints from them. Come on, let me clean the gunk out of your eyes, little buddy. 4 a.m. get up. Not the greatest though, but it does force you to get out of bed, which is nice. I think a solid wake up time. Very nice. I don't love that about doing editing work for people. Sometimes I'm up in the wee hours of the morning. Other times I am up way too late. It depends. National Smoothie Day? Why do you have to get up for National Smoothie Day? Is it like a free smoothie in the morning or something? I could use a smoothie. You know, I think the only problem I have with you know what? I wonder if I can put my door on backwards. Probably not. Yeah, I can't get my desk out of the door. My desk is slightly too deep to fit through my door. So it is not easy for me to just move it out and like, hey, cooking stream. So I gotta kind of plan these things. It's certainly doable. I mean, I would just run cables and put a little table out, but... Oh, you just have to pre-make a lot. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, you work there. Crash works at a smoothie place too. He's actually, like, Caesar is currently at Smoothie Central or whatever it's called right now. I did not put it together that you were both there. $17.50 in Cali is probably not a living wage. Look, I've only ever lived in the Midwest, and for all of our faults, I'm paying... Rent ain't bad. Rent's not bad here. I'm living in a pretty nice city, or big city. I don't know what constitutes nice in the Midwest, but I'm living in the city in the Midwest, and like, you can find places of decent rent. Especially if you're living with someone. By the way, living with someone, pretty nice. As it turns out, you get lonely living alone for like 4 years. But I guess, I don't know. Wages, they're all relative. They're all relative to what you have to spend on expenses. So it's hard to have a national conversation about that sort of thing. Were my dogs not enough? I was talking to my dogs a lot. And it's good, but it's probably not, like, healthy. It's nice seeing another human being every so often. Oh boy, so we have, at present, like 80 corins in the pool, which I'd say is pretty good for starting. I imagine we tend to get about 50% more corins during the event. Give or take, sometimes. We're probably capping out at 50% more, so we'll probably have like a little over 100 corins by the end of this. I don't know how bad this is gonna be, so I don't know how quickly I'm gonna burn through all the corins in Rev. Additionally, I just don't know how hard they made Rev, right? Rev is annoying, but it's not... Okay, well, it's not easy. It's not, like, hard. Which worries me, because that means that they have made it hard. You are actively making it worse. Good to know. Latest trailer rig... I hope Laggy comes back for Wilds. Man, swimming was not that bad, alright? It wasn't good, but, it wasn't that bad. Like, medium bowgun... Sure, get rid of it. No one cares about medium bowgun, but come on. Give me back the Gobool. Give me back my funny little anglerfish guy. I love him. Oh god, what else did I miss from Try? I think Try had the only good Gen Moran. Or rather, I guess Gen Moran is the only good, like, sand ship fight in Monster Hunter. I do not think any other sand ship fight, like, holds up at all. Todeus was cool. I actually think World Elatrion is better than Tri Elatrion. Like, I don't think people like Hardened Rage, but, or... Not like a Hardened Rage, but... It's basically like a damage gate you gotta pass. I think it's fine. I think Elatrion's fine. Just build Ice and Fire, you're fine. Don't take more than 40 turns to beat story maps. That's fucking ominous. Balahara drags his belly in the ground like them and burrows through the sand the same way Agnictor does rock. I mean, they were trying to bring Logi back for World, but they just found that, like, serpent wyverns were hard to work in the environment. I'm hopeful. The maps take about 40 turns to beat. Not if you go quickly. Oh, damn. Hey, you want to feel old? Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is now 14 years old. Holy shit, I need to moisturize. Go fast in the snow shoveling chapter. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm hoping that you made the snow shoveling chapter less terrible. Operation Rainfall was so long ago. Fun fact, very early in my streaming career, in fact, I can go to Twitch Tracker and figure it out, but I streamed through all of The Last Story. Or at least most of it. I really like The Last Story. Come on, I believe. I've also not played Pandora's Tower. I don't have it. Games. Let me see if I can find... When did I stream this? The last story I streamed in 2019. For genuinely 5 people. For context, I didn't start streaming Fire Emblem like GBA games until 2020. It's funny looking at my distribution. Basically, Fates is Conquest is the game I stream the most often, then FE7, then Radiant Dawn. I have streamed 140 hours of Fire Emblem Heroes. Holy shit. I have streamed more Heroes than I have Path of Radiance. Yeah, so I have not streamed Heroes since like the end of 2020. But early on in my streaming like career, that was something that I streamed very often. I made like a dedicated layout for it. I basically... If you remember Icarus, for all of his maybe contentious opinions, he had a very good stream workflow, so to speak. And I kind of wanted to improve on that. It's like, hey, like, start stream and he has like a schedule of what we're doing. Like, hey, we're doing dailies and blah, 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 summonings or whatever, organizing barracks. And I went the whole extra mile with like using OBS's features in the time. So you could like see all of my barracks in real time, my builds, things like that. I was really proud of that. I wonder if I have. Gotta boot up Faye again on stream. Oof. I'll be honest, I don't do anything with Faye anymore. I log in, it's a chore game. It is a chore game like 14 is in the off season. I keep up with it because I think it is important to know what's going on. Yeah, here we go, from 2018. Oh god, check 1 2 1 2 check 1 2 1 2 check. I don't know why I ever thought that facial hair was a thing I could rock, but oh, you know what? I didn't. It's just that my grandma liked it, so I didn't bother with it. Okay, you know what? Let me. Yeah, there we go. There we go. This is what it used to look like. I was pretty proud of this layout, if I'm being honest. Dear God, what was my hair? It was a lot shorter. I had really short hair in high school. And actually, no, this was legitimately right after a haircut, because I think this is what, 2018? So I would have been still in college. My second apartment in college? Yeah, this was my second apartment in college. I just moved in, so I just got a haircut. For what it's worth, this is like usually what I had in high school. Something a little longer than this, but yeah, I like this a little bit. I can get back to the facial hair. No, you can't. I just didn't give enough of a shit, and like it made my grandmother happy, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. This just means I have to shave less, so yay, college. I didn't have enough grails. Let's see. Yeah, this is my old Smite layout. Oh god, yeah, Smite used to look like, again, this is Smite, this is like the first layout I made. Or, yeah, Smite was the first layout I made. Let me see if I can't find. There we go. This is what I would do between queues. I had a thing that I could pull up to play heroes way back when. Oh yeah, there's Seth and Turtle. Man, I have known these guys for a long time. But yeah, no, it's just like, okay, cool. What do I do between queues? I'll just pull up heroes and play that. Ah, yes, my dancing Inigo. Ah, God, 2018. I wish I had more recordings of this. Let me see if because I don't pull it up during game at all. Oh yeah, I guess I was doing tactics drills. Yeah, I had less than 100 followers at this point. You can see all of that stuff, but I was pretty proud of this because I integrated it with Smite's layout. I had like the Discord overlay. Oh shit, Blessed Gardens. Oh man, I forgot about that. Ah, yes, old E-set, or the artist formerly known as Isis. God, Blessed Gardens. The clown flip from the Summerlin reaction. I'd spent like so much. I think I had spent a bunch of Grail or a bunch of orbs getting OG Lin to +10, and then Summerlin came out. I was like, fuck. Those 2018. Look, I am telling you, where I hope you can see. Dancer Inigo is +10. I do not care about Inigo, but Legendary Lin's original run, color shared with like Performing Arts Inigo and Halloween Henry. I have a +7 Halloween Henry and a +10 Performing Arts Inigo. This is when I learned the pain of color sharing. I did not +10 Legendary Lin on her like original banner. My Florina had Brave Lance and Darting Blow of 22 speed. You see, that's just an accurate representation of Khan. I have to finish that Henry. I mean, to be fair, like, both Halloween Henry and Dancer Inigo were better than Legendary Lin for the majority of our life cycle. Discordia. Do I play any more at the end of this? I don't think I do. I just keep this around in the archives just to see where I've come from. I mean, I believe I foddered an OG Hinoka for, I want to say, Hone Flyers? Like Brave Lance and Hone Flyers for my Florina. It was so suboptimal, but like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. This was like the first little chunk of heroes being out. Why is my alt left shift? So I have like WASD, and then ability 1 is Q, ability 2 is E, ability 3 is R, and then left shift is my alt. And then I use like, that's how I do it. I don't like reaching up for 1 through 4. Can I? Oh, okay, so this was post. So yeah, you can see more of this. I think I was trying to troubleshoot. Check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh yeah, I was trying to troubleshoot audio problems here. Yeah, you can see I have like a little ticker for all of my builds. This is great. And what was this? Was this like... Damn, I've known Luke for... Wait. I've known Luke since 2018? Damn. I did not know who Luke was at this point in time. Oh, you can't even see it. I know. Yeah, Dupless down there. That's Luke. That must have been one of the first times I had hung out with a guy. I gathered that by the smell.
I'm hot.
Dead Ultimate, my beloved. Yeah, no, this is still the early. This is the apartment that I ended up started like displaying the Fire Emblem wall. It wasn't a shelf like this, but it was just like a lateral wall of every title. And I mean, this is from 2018. I don't think I have anything older than that. But I like keeping them around just to see, like, where have I come from? There we go. That's... Holy, okay, that's loud. I'm really glad that none of the testing ones just had me walking around in my underwear or something. Because sometimes I'll just do test recordings to like try and troubleshoot, especially when I understood less about like audio stuff. But yeah, no, Monster Hunter will probably be streamed a lot here. I like it. It's a game that you can just pick up and play. It's one of those things that I am very jealous of people who stream MMOs and MOBAs. Because they can just like, hey, I'm bored. I know. I'll just go ahead and like run a dungeon in a MOBA or a MMO, or I'll just like, I don't know, play a game of Conquest and Smite. Like, I can do that, but one, I don't like playing Smite alone anymore. I've made my friends with that game. I'm good. I'm good. You don't need more than the friends that I've have. I haven't gone through to purge those instances. I don't know. Maybe not. I keep these around mostly for me, just so I can laugh how long I've been doing this, basically. So, like, it's not infeasible that I'm, like, either looking dead-eyed at the camera with, like, a full clay mask on, or just, like, sitting in my underwear trying to figure out why my mic's not working at 3 in the morning. Good Jackbox there for your friends. Jackbox is alright. It's okay. I need more party games to play with people, especially now that I have to, like, host people around, but... I'm looking through my Steam library. I don't have like a bunch of great party games. I have Jackbox 4 and 7, King of the Castle, Monster Prom. Oh, holy shit! Actually, I should play Monster Prom with these people. Actually, no, never mind. Never mind. I forgot how much of Monster Prom is just the author's barely disguised fetish. Like there are, I think at this point, 3 Monster Prom games. The second one is basically like, who on the writing staff has a fetish for women peeing themselves? Because that happens a lot. That is described a lot. And like it's used for haha laughs. But like it's a little too often. It's a little too often to just be a joke. P, urinates. I think water sports is the term. It's weird. It's like genuinely a little uncomfy. Never played Hades 1. Womp womp womp. Water sport. Yeah, water sport. Like that move Kyogre can use. And there's always Among Us. I don't care for Among Us. I've streamed Among Us a couple times. I don't think it's that good of a game. Just like, cards at the table, I don't think it's that good of a game. I think it is very dependent on who you play it with. And the people I play it with, it is like 3 people dominating the conversation. I don't want to interrupt, so I just do my chores and wait to be murdered. The game you play with mods, I've never played it with mods. So maybe I should just play Mod Beast Among Us. Maybe that would do it. There's a part of me that wished I'd streamed Outer Wilds, but I really only played it at the behest of a friend, so honestly, I think my playthrough belongs to him more than it does you all, because I didn't care for the... I love the game. The game's great. You should all play it and look up nothing about it before you play it, but like, I didn't care for the game before I played it. I didn't know about the game before I played it. And... oh yeah, God, I was playing Baldur's Gate for a while. I think the problem with Baldur's Gate is I need to play it in like long instances. And I guess I can do that. Like, I have a decent layout for it. I think it's still... studio mode. Do I still have... yeah, I still have like the stats. I have all of my... somewhere in here. Oh, it's a slideshow, that's why. I promised those in the morning. What I was going to do, my master plan was to essentially steal Brian David Gilbert's idea of like just putting up an exercise bike underneath your desk and just like using that as an excuse to get up and do things. 2 problems. 1, I do not get moving quickly in the morning. And 2, my exercise bike just could not fit under my desk. Even when it was like max height. Because I have an underslung keyboard tray, and it just didn't work. Also, I think the problem was like, the builds I wanted to do that were most fitting for the FE7 Lords were just like... Lynn's just didn't work. Like, I believe it was Hunter. Hunter was just bugged. It just did not work. And I was like really disappointed because it was already the clear weakest of the 3 builds. Either way, that is something I could go back to. I'm not sure how... I streamed Baldur's Gate way back when it was in early access. I don't know if any of you guys remember it, but I like... wasn't even that bad. It like wasn't that long ago, but I'm surprised that so many people ended up playing the game because I love Divinity, and Baldur's Gate 3 is just a Divinity Original Sin 3. Like, let's not kid ourselves. So I was excited for the game, but Divinity was like, it was niche, it was good, but I didn't hear a lot of people talking about it. And Baldur's Gate became like the game of its year. Wow, Ranger's bad in D&D, who would have guessed? I mean, they buffed the shit out of Ranger, and it's still not great. You can play Gloomstalker, everything else is like... Actually, Beastmaster's okay too, because I think you have a lot of CC on post level 5. Hunter's really bad though. Hunter's not great. It truly is the Trickster Cleric of Rangers. She's just her Fey Legendary. Yeah, she just doesn't work. But I'm imagining it's fixed now, so I don't know, maybe I'll try it. It's just, with streaming, it's one of those things where I feel weird if I am streaming off times, because there is always a part of me that's like, damn, if I am not streaming to like a decent chunk of people, I'm like, am I doing something wrong? Which like isn't a good mentality to have, but especially when you were trying to climb up to the point of getting partner, that's just something like, yeah, no, you have to consider, you only can stream what people want. When I was trying to get Twitch partner way back when it was harder to get, it was like, yeah, no, I basically just have to stream Core and Quest. I don't know why I'm still in this layout, there's nothing here. Beastmaster's good, yeah, because you don't have to spend your action for the beast to do something. But I also just like streaming. I think it is it's good from a mental game, as it were. I just don't always know what to do for streaming, because a lot of what I do just isn't stream worthy. Like, how do you stream 14? How do 14 streamers make it? Like, hello, hi, welcome to Final Fantasy 14. In this episode, I will be doing expert roulette and plus pressing 2 buttons on Sage. All right, thanks for coming out for 14. Roll ads, roll credits. Some people just have the charisma. I am not a charisma caster, all right? I'm an int caster or a wisdom caster. I got dogs. That's all I got. Come here, buddy. Why do you keep stealing my socks? How do you keep getting my socks? Oh, actually, I kicked them off. That's on me. That's on me, actually. Oh. I mean, I guess if you just treat MMO streams as just chatting with Spice, then sure, that's fine. Yeah, look at my clean boy, my nice, weather-appropriate boy. I'm not charismatic, I just know a lot about anime chess, and I've been around for 200 billion years, and I got that initial boost way back when, and I've been riding forever. My doggy-woggy, my scrunky little boy. Okay, please don't bark. I know someone just came in the door, but, like, just be chill. Thank you. Thank you for not yelling at my roommate. Okay, go kill him now. Kill him. Kill him. Yeah, I think... God, I feel weird streaming for less than 4 hours. That is my internal baseline of, what do I stream for? Sending my dogs to kill my roommate while on stream? I mean, yeah, he'll be fine. He can tank it. They're like 7 and 11 pounds respectively. What are they gonna do? They're basically just gonna lick his ankles and make him uncomfortable. Good way to hide evidence. If my roommate dies to my dogs, it's his own fault. If he cannot fend off 2 tiny little Maltese, like, there is a skill issue on his part. Hello, hi, welcome to what was once a Rabbit and Steel stream, but is now basically just a chatting stream. I guess, hey, you are... What if your roommate gets sleep paralysis and my dogs eat them? My dogs aren't cats. My dogs aren't gonna eat. Maybe lick him? No, actually, I can't even get up on his bed. His bed's really tall. I keep my bed low to the ground so my dogs can jump up on it. Cats are like cats. I actually think I'm a cat person. I don't think I'm a dog person. I just happen to have dogs. I like my dogs. I also like pretty much every other dog. Cats just have a little mystery to them. I've never had a cat save for a small period in college. So it's like, they just kind of do their own things and they're just like really aloof, but they like you, I guess. If your Yorkie gets older, he'll start having trouble getting on your bed. I just make a ramp for him. All I do is exist and cats hate me. I had a Chihuahua, all right? I bottle fed her from birth. She hated me till the day she died. I don't get it. Chihuahuas are, I'm not gonna like stereotype, but boy, Chihuahuas are mean dogs. They're not dangerous dogs, but they're really mean. I'm in a cat town. Cats are everywhere. Sounds like a plan. I just played Rabbit and Steel. May you recommend any other similar action roguelikes with split screen? I mean, Vampire Savior is kind of the easy one to recommend. I'm gonna think about it. I've never... Oh, not Vampire Savior. Vampire Survivors. Excuse me. Like, Vampire Survivors is the big one. Any other roguelikes in that vein? Looking through my Steam list of things. Oh, it has co-op? Vampire Survivors? Yeah, it's... Has the game, like, not had co-op at any point in time? Because as long as I have known about it, that game has had co-op. That was enough? Okay, well, I did not get into it way back when. Yeah, no, Vampire Survivors is just a game I play with people. It's really fun. but Holocure started popping off. Oh. Man, it's... I sure am glad I'm immune to VTubers. Look, the only thing that I will swim into the depths and steal from them is that Pain Pecco is actually just a funny saying. It just works. If you say something ironically for a long enough period of time, you just start saying it unironically and you can't stop. You're the pipeline, kids. But yeah, no, Vampire Survivors. That is the answer I will give you. I'm looking through my Steam library. I don't think there's much of anything else. I mean, I'm sure you can find a bunch of games of that ilk, but you could also just play Final Fantasy XIV. It's not really an action roguelite, but it's basically half of Rabbit and Steel's DNA. I don't know how to tell you, but it's just raiding, but outside of 14's terrible netcode. Stuff like ETG already played. Gee, Google. Is it urine ethylglucuronide? Is it a global conglomerate? I have no idea what that is standing for. ETG game. Equestrian the horse game? I have no idea what that is. Oh, Enter the Gungeon. That... Yeah, no, that would be the logical. I don't think I've actually played more than like 10 minutes of Enter the Gungeon. I think I enjoyed what little I did play, but I think during that time I was not playing many Steam games. Not really into MMOs, too slow. I can't really recommend someone play FF14. It is just a content cliff. And a lot of that early content, it's just bad. You play FF14 if you have a friend that wants to play FF14 with you. That's how you do it. That's how you get someone into the game. Mutually assured destruction. You can also... I guess a beat 'em up is kind of in your line. I will forever recommend Dungeons & Dragons Chronicles of Mystara, as well as Dragon's Crown, which is basically the sequel to that. There are enough chest keys. Alright, we don't need lock touch. Love to see it. We are just Sacred Stones gaming. Yeah, I don't really have anything else in my Steam library that I think would fit what you're looking for. I'm ready for some dumb deaths. I don't think I've played... I have not touched Fates since the last Core Quest, I don't believe, so... I'm gonna have to reacclimate myself to Dual Strikes and essentially Skill Emblem once again. I mean, did you give yourself Lock Touch as a personal skill? Because... unless we give that a secondary effect... you might have just been made obsolete. Chapter 6 is vanilla, by the way. Oh, good thing I don't remember... No, I don't mean biblical revelation. Revelation, chapter 6. Stop naming your games after books of the Bible. Thank you. Oh, shit. Wait, that's the Branch of Fate chapter. Depending what Corin I have and depending on what I roll, I could just be hardlocked there. I failed at my iron. Oh, right. It is a very failable chapter, okay? There are a lot of enemies. Dragon's Crown posters look interesting. It's a Vanillaware game. Yeah, it's a Vanillaware game. It sure is horny. It's a good beat 'em up, though. For what it's worth, it is genuinely the spiritual successor to Dungeons & Dragons Chronicles of Mystara. And, like, character designs aside, like, I don't think there's too much that you can... Granted, that is a lot... that's a very big aside, because if I'm being honest, I do not think that it is like super prudish to maybe be put off by Dragon Crown's character designs. They're a little much, especially if like you're a woman who might be a little fed up with like the stereotypical representation of women in most of the games you play. Because boy howdy, it is just horny across the board. Did you get my question? Are you going to prevent flyer skips? I kind of thought that was like a chew question, so... I still have to beat Chapter 6? Oh. I mean... I'll probably just do Chapter 6 off screen with Super Felicia. Oh. Thank you for the follow. I forgot I made the lights do that. I was kind of freaking out as to why they were flashing. Hey, if you want to get in on this hypothetical Corrin Jamboree, exclamation points correlation will give you a chance to submit. You don't know what's going on? That's fine. I'll be honest, builds made from a point of ignorance work just as well. Do it on stream so people have time to filter in. Correlation. How did I spell it? Cornquist? Nope. I think I also made Cornquest redirect to it. I did. Just type Cornquest. We're good. There you go. I knew I was gonna forget what I called it, so Cornquest works too. Look, sometimes I think I had. I wish you guys could see Snoops. He is just like belly in the air, tongue hanging out, having a great old time. Yay, misspelling squad. I am not a great typist for the amount of time I spend at my computer. I'm gonna go ahead and take a peek at the calendar because I want to see roughly how long. Corrin Quest tends to take about a month. So I imagine Corrin Quest will get us through most of June. Because what it is like 18 streams usually, 16 streams. If I'm doing like 3 or 4 a week, yeah, we get through it in a month, give or take. After Corrin Quest, I think we have a little bit of a time before we do the engage, so... Actually, wait, when does Dawn Trail come out? Because I might maybe disappear for an inordinate amount of time. Dawn Trail release. July. All right, here's the plan. We get done with Corrin Quest before Dawn Trail comes out, and then I play Dawn Trail. Honestly, part of me kind of wishes that I had time to play Elden Ring, because I've never played a FromSoft game through. I played a couple minutes of Dark Souls 1 when I was way younger back in high school. And I was never really on the PlayStation ecosystem, so I couldn't play anything beyond that point. I did not have a computer capable of running Elden Ring until very recently. Hopefully not 3 to 4 months offline. I just need to make sure there's always a planned thing to do. Like, when I disappear for a few months, that's because I'm just like, damn, I don't know what to do, and I have to come back with something that's not completely bullshit. I spend, like, Persona hours trying to beat the non-DLC. How do you know I'm not just a gamer? How do you know I'm not just naturally gifted? Alright, is Dark Souls not just, like, Monster Hunter for babies? It's basically the same thing, right? I usually turn into one map Andy halfway through Corrin Quest usually. It is only a couple of Conquest maps that are just like genuinely from hell. Like fuck the Iago chapter and fuck the Takumi chapter. All right, that. Okay, also sometimes the Great Wall. Sometimes the Great Wall, depending on what I have. Rev maps should not be ball-bustingly hard. I mean, there's just like... There's only so much you can do when the enemies typically do not have, like, a smorgasbord of skills. Oh yeah, I already ate. I was thinking I had something in the air fryer, but no, I just have an empty plate to my right. Rev is not thinking intensive, it's just kind of stupid, which is great. I don't have to min-max, I don't have to only use the busted 1-2 range ninja Korins. People will die because I turned my brain off. Look, hey, we can always go back to playing with bongos and DDR pad. I don't want to do that because it, like, actually really hurt my ankles. Paralogs are the same as Core Quest. The paralogs aren't that bad. If I'm playing with, like, my fingers instead of, like, my fucking feet, we're fine. I just realized I could have also just been playing Rabbit and Steel this entire time, but, like, if I'm playing Rabbit and Steel, candidly, I'm not going to pay attention to chat. I can't. I don't have that capacity. I'm sorry. Make sure you don't have anything planned in advance where you have to rush play. Well, look, sometimes Core Quest happens during raids when I'm in a static. And I'm not in a static anymore, so it's fine, actually. Look, Siegbert's Paralog is always going to be hell. That's kind of like the capstone for Paralog Squad. Paralogs have to be kind of difficult. Otherwise, like, why'd we bother Paralog Squad? I wonder if we can have 2 Miis. I wonder if it would be possible to have 2 Mii Korins. One for main and one for Paralog. Because if I had that, then I wouldn't have to worry about my Korin getting over-leveled. Food for thought. I don't even know if that's possible. I'd have to fiddle with deployment, but it should be. I mean... Because the problem that you have with Paralog Squad is that I have to basically bench myself because by nature of being in every map, I just get more XP than everyone else. Which character would you want to replace with a Korin? I mean, me. I would want to either have 2 main character Korins or just make it so my Korin is not required for Paralogs. I'd have to give him convoy access. That's true. It would actually be kind of well, I am of the opinion that Lord Convoy is fucking stupid, so... You know, actually, if you just like, made it so I don't have to deploy myself, it would really only be a problem on, like, Rajat's Paralog. Basically, any Paralog where I'd have to use a Dragon Vein. Which is basically like Rajat and Siegbert, right? Who would be the game over condition? We have Siegbert. I guess you could change how Siegbert spawns on the map. Siegbert, Paralog Lord. I mean, you would get a game over if you just, like, full party wipe. So if all of my Korins are dead, it would be like Phoenix mode, where if you completely wipe out, at least I think that's the case in Phoenix mode, if you lose literally all of your units, it's game over. If all of your Dragon Vein users die, you game over on Secret, even in casual. Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, you know what? That's actually a pretty good idea. That solves a problem that we've been having for the longest time, because I would just get too over-leveled. We can have, like, a de facto Lord in Paralog Squad. Basically, the MVP gets to wear the crown or whatever. Yeah, if you can unforce deploy Korin, that would do it. Otherwise, I'll just, you know, play support. But that unlocks one more spot for Paralog Squad, solves the issue of me being over-leveled, and, like, yada, yada, yada. MVP is the Lord of the next chapter. If only there was an accessory you could give that would just give you Dragon Vein access. Staff side, no, okay. The problem with making me a support unit is like, I need to be able to fight. Because I can at least guarantee that there is one unit in the army that has the ability to do damage. I don't want like a chapter 10 staff bot rally again. Doesn't work on recruited units. Boo. I forgot about the first blood though. We have a bottleneck of Rajat. We can just deploy you. Then for Siegbert, Siegbert is the Lord. For Siegbert's chapter, honest to God, I think if we're gonna do that, we need to move where Siegbert spawns in. Because if he... I cannot spend the first turn, like, rescuing Siegbert and having him promote, because he'll just die. Yeah, just move him to be there, and then I can just spend the first turn promoting him. Make Azura a game over condition? Sure, she's never going to be deployed, so I guess you can do that. You can make Elise a game over condition, because hey, she's never going to be deployed, so who cares? Silly, this is a Corrin quest. Azura's not a Corrin, unless I get a Corrin named Azura. Let's see. Okay, the most common class is... Well, I guess most common boon is strength. Most common bane is magic. Most common class is... Cav, I think? Yeah, it looks like Cav is winning. It's a pretty well-balanced spread. Like, Cav is only winning by, like... There are only 7 Cavaliers. Like, most classes have 3 or 4 people within it. That's pretty neat. And, like, all of the promotions are... fairly... Oh, okay, well... Okay, every Dark Mage is going Sorcerer, so womp womp, but... Yeah, this is not as skewed as Corrin Quest. I like the fact that the changes we made kind of encourage some diversity. Gale Force is too good. Being able to hit and run? Not in my Fire Emblem. Damn, do I have exactly 1 Kinshi Knight? Holy shit, I have 1 Kinshi Knight. I think removing life and death killed Archer. Yeah, it might have. It might have, realistically. Especially given that, like, Blacksmith is now Old Warrior. I still think Archer's good, though. Rev is pretty punishing for squishies, that's true. Okay, most popular skill is Certain Blow. Next most popular skills are Pavise and Heartseeker. Oh, you can make Corrin undeployable. Nice. Alright, cool. This is going to be an interesting run. It seems like every time we do it, just a little more diversity. Gonna add a deployment slot to Rajat and make Siegbert the Lord. Give him Siegfried. Would there be a better... Rajat is Hayato's kid, and there's not really anyone that has... Yeah, we still mean... That's fine. You know, Rajat can be like a catch-up chapter for me. So, we can make it so Rajat, I'm still deployable. I don't think there's any other chapter where the Dragon Veins make that much of a difference. I mean, you can just change your Corrin. Just change your lockpick Corrin. Life and Death is a crutch. It kind of is. If you're attacking from a safe range, Life and Death is basically just like death, but for everyone but you. It somehow killed archer submissions. I have no other idea. I believe in you. I believe in you. You can figure it out. Oh, hang on. I see Morgruk. Does Morgruk have counter? There it is. Just use Death Blow. They have high skill. Also, you're not, like, useless. It just means I don't have to get every key. You are as useful as Colm and Sacred Stones. Oh, shit. Yeah, the Valoria chapter is going to be a nightmare. I'm going to consider Valoria's chapter kind of, like, required reading there. Because Valoria's chapter without a Dragon Vein is just a stat check. Trying to think of any other chapters where it's, like, genuinely that rough. No. Oh, and Kana's true. Yeah, okay, Rajat, Valoria, and Kana. Yeah, add +1 to them. I'll be deployable for those missions, and then everything else I just won't deploy for. That is fine. Yeah, Kana without Moat is just an Awakening map, and I'm playing Fates specifically to not play Awakening. This was a productive stream. This is a productive stream of playing the bunny game and talking about Corrin Quest. Or Correlation. Man, I wish there was a name that rolled off the tongue a little better. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for me. Revelation, Corrin Quest. Birthright Conquest. Hope every Corrin gets used. I mean, I do my best. Like, I'm doing my best here, but I can't really... I can't play like an idiot. If I play like an idiot or kill people's Corrins, it's not fair to the people who get pulled. I just kind of have to hope that the natural difficulty filters me. I was thinking like Corrin Rev? Correvelation? I mean, it's likely that not everyone's gonna get picked, but most people will, and I will make sure that there is something for the unlucky few that don't get picked. Coronation. The problem is, I want to make sure that, like, Revelation is parsable in the name. You know, 80 support, I mean, it's very plausible that we could get through it. I just need to play bad. Okay. I think the only real question at this point is what Corrin I will be, and whether or not my computer will cooperate. That'd be nice. Last two rev maps minus endgame can very much push his shit in. I mean, look, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with endgame. Rev endgame is basically like, what if we made Astra but worse? But that's fine. Staff Cyan. I don't. This isn't Conquest, so like I don't need to be good. I guess the only issue would be like, if I'm not a sword unit, I don't get Omega Yato piercing on Anankos. Songstress would be bad because I would just end up... Unless we alter how EXP is gained, I would just end up so far behind the curve. And a Bow Knight, a Dark Knight, a Kinshi Knight, and a Lodestar. And for someone who, like... What's the silliest sword unit? I would just be Hooded Man. Womp womp. I'm surprised that they did not get generic songstress working, though. I felt like... Didn't someone make an equivalent of, like, Performing Arts Inigo for... Paladin? Absolutely not. I refuse. I refuse to play Paladin. I'm gonna play Paladin in 14, but... Someone did. We don't know to even ask. Grandmaster? Grandmaster could be interesting. Oh, right. I did Grandmaster. I was Corrin, right? Yeah, so I guess that's a sensible... Could go Merm. That seems miserable, actually. A squishy class in Revelation feels like a very easy way to die. Master of Arms, and then I could be the only one that gets life and death. That is Brave Sword. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out slightly before day of, which is, I have 2 days to figure this out. It's whatever. We'll be fine. I'll have to check the current class situation. Talk to Eldrink and Chew, see what the options are. But, yeah, you know, could make a poll. I could make a poll, but then you're going to give me basically just Troubadour. Oh, shit, you know what? Troubadour reminds me. Were we going to try and do something with, like, Butler versus Maid? We never did that. Mostly because I didn't really bring it up. Maybe next time. Oh, that's what it was. We were gonna see if we couldn't make like a tier 1, a more coherent tier 1 for Butler Maid. Yeah, add new weapons and like a tier 1 class. It makes sense. Pick from your initial Corrins. Good question. What is the broom in Fates? Is the broom a lance? Because if a broom's a lance, then you could just... Alright, yeah, there you go. Lance dagger. And then we just somehow make the broom work well with that class for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, it is about 6 o'clock here. I am give Butler the Lancer animation sorted, I guess, but the problem is we already had Corrin creation open, so we'll do it next time. I forgot. I did not remember that music until literally just now. So we'll get to it when we get to it. Anyway, hey, thanks for chilling. Because realistically, the streams this week, they've just been chilling streams. I like chilling streams. Gives me a chance to hang out with friends. Gives me a chance just to talk, shoot the shit with you all. Because when I'm playing Fire Emblem, I kind of have to think. Or be productive, or be informative. Here, whatever, we're talking about Monster Prom and their weird propensity towards water sports and the devs' fetishes. That's not really, like, coherent thought. Tuesday will be fun. So yeah, Tuesday, 4 o'clock Eastern is when Corrin Quest will begin. I will, however, or Corrin Quest, Correlation will begin. I will probably one day a week try and push it earlier. Maybe on weekends. Because I know that there is a non-insignificant number of people that are coming from EU. So I would like to maybe make it a little easier for them to join in. Like, I'm not beholden to one time, but you know, one time makes it easier for people to show up, so. Yeah, anyway, thanks for chilling. I appreciate it. Chilling alone is just weird. Talking to dogs is fun, but they can't really be great conversation partners. So, hey, I've been me, you've been you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and I will see you on Tuesday for the beginning of Correlation. Let's hope it goes well. Take care, and good night.